guys, it's Dr. Iris here, Physical Medicine Rehab Resident Health and Fitness Coach. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Monday. So I'm on call. Woo! Again, as usual. But it is Manic Monday, so I want to talk to you guys about the biggest thing that I get asked. Well, one of the biggest things that I get asked is, how do you find time to get those workouts in? And when is the best time to get a workout in? So I like to say, especially for healthcare professionals, because we have such crazy schedules and we're working anywhere from 12 to 24 hours at a time, it's really, really hard, as I'm sure you know, or anyone, maybe not in healthcare, maybe just anyone with a really busy schedule, right? I'm sure at the end of the day, because of everything that happened at work, you don't want to get your workout in at the end of the day, right? So my best advice is always to get it done before work. And yes, I know then you have to sacrifice, sleep for working out. And that's a sacrifice that sometimes you have to make. And if you have proper sleep hygiene, first of all, and which sometimes I don't, for the most part I don't, because my sleep schedule is just crazy. But if you have proper sleep hygiene and you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you shouldn't be tired and you shouldn't be groggy you should be able to get up in the morning with no issues. So getting up like 30 minutes early extra is not really that difficult to do, especially if you know, which I always say, if you know your why, right? If you know your why for starting, that is what's going to be your motivating factor 100% of the time. And that's what I think back to, is I keep saying this, but I'm going to say it again. I always think back to how I felt about a year and 3 months ago before I started my journey, about how tired I was, how groggy, how depressed I was, how much I didn't want to do anything anymore, how nothing fit, none of my clothes fit. I was just unhappy with life, and I didn't have that drive to succeed. And even though this was a fourth year med student, right? So I was about to graduate medical school, and I just wasn't happy with myself or my life. And so I made a change. And so I told myself I would get my workouts in every single day and really push myself to get healthier for not only myself, but also for my patients. Because how can I educate patients on the importance of eating right, eating clean, and also working out daily, and just, whether it's walking or running or whatever, swimming, how can I say that if I'm not doing it myself, right? So that's what I told myself. And whenever I have an excuse, whenever I don't want to work out, I think back to that. So that's my main motivating factor. There are a lot of other whys for me starting this journey, but this isn't the video for that. But basically, what I want to come across is that the best time to work out is in the morning, I would think, before work. If you have night shift, before your night shift. So not really in the morning, more like the afternoon when you wake up. And that's my best advice to you. And in terms of what's the best time, if you're not a busy individual, well, I mean, everyone's busy in their own way, but if you have time throughout the day, I would say usually around 1 or 2 p.m. Some people get really sleepy, right? Because that's like an hour or two after you eat your big lunch, and all the blood flow goes to your stomach, and you just get tired. So I would say around that time is also a good time to just get yourself moving. Wait at least like an hour after to kind of digest, but that's around the other time I think would be best. Try not to work out, even though I'm guilty of this too. Try not to work out before bed, just because you get hyped up. Your adrenaline and all your catecholamines are rushing around, and so you're excited and you're pumped up. So it might affect you if you have trouble sleeping to begin with. So that's why I recommend working out in the morning. It gets you pumped up, one. It gets you excited and motivated to start the day, and then 2, you have it done so that you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, right? Like, you're done and you're like, I feel pumped and ready for work. Doesn't matter what's gonna happen because I'm happy and excited and I have all this adrenaline going. And then at the same time, I don't have to worry in the back of my mind, like, no matter what kind of a day I have at work, I don't have to worry about, I still have that workout that I have to get in. So that's my advice for you in terms of just not having time to work out, or just really unsure of when to work out. And that's my advice for today for Manic Monday. I hope you guys all have an amazing Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.